Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. We're gonna be doing some Metal Gear Solid. So let me go ahead and just press the start button. This is gonna be appearing on the channel. So, yeah, options. Let's. Oh, right, circles confirm. I hate that. Is there any way I can change that? Nope. Alright, so I can turn on smoothing. I can do 16:9, standard or pixel perfect, display area, center it off to the side. I think we're gonna play with this and screen filter off. No. Back. Leave it as is, and let's just go ahead and start the game. Game selection. Oh. I don't... What? Alright, 2005 Shadow Moses Incident. Or there's the VR missions. Sold predominantly in North America. Special missions. Originally released in 1999. VR training sold predominantly in Europe. Oh, so the U.S. has VR missions and Europe has special missions. What? Originally released in Japan in 1999. English audio only. Japanese and English subtitles. Difficulty settings and a VR disc have been added. What is integral? We're just gonna go original base ass Metal Gear Solid. So let's play. Alaska, the Bering Sea.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by next-generation special forces, being led by members of Foxhound.
Oh, look at all those Jaggies.
They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have two mission objectives. First, you're to rescue DARPA Chief Donald Anderson and the president of Armstech, Kenneth Baker. Both are being held as hostages. Secondly, you're to investigate whether or not the terrorists have the ability to make a nuclear strike, and stop them if they do.
What's the insertion method?
We'll approach the disposal facility by sub.
And then?
We'll launch a one-man SDV. After the SDV gets as close as it can, dispose of it. From there on, you'll have to swim.
Oh
High-tech
boy.
Special Forces Unit Foxhound. Your former unit, and one that I was a commander of.
So they're still around.
There are 6 members of Foxhound involved in this terrorist activity. Psycho Mattis, with his powerful psychic abilities. Sniper Wolf, a beautiful and deadly sharpshooter. Decoy Octopus, master of disguise. Vulcan Raven, giant and shaman. And Revolver Ocelot, specialist in interrogation and a formidable gunfighter. And finally, in charge of them, Foxhound squad leader, Liquid Snake.
Liquid Snake.
The man with the same codename as you. The nuclear weapons disposal facility covers the whole island. I'll instruct you by codec after you reach your target.
Anyone going with me?
As usual, this is a one-man infiltration mission.
Weapons and equipment OSP?
Yes, this is a top-secret black op. Don't expect any official support.
All right. I'm wondering if I should have changed it to 16 by 9. Tactical espionage action. Metal Gear Solid. Alright, what if I do special? Previous operations. Metal Gear. The year 1995. Deep in South America, 200 kilometers north of Garsberg, Outer Haven. An armed fortress nation established by the legendary mercenary who was feared in combat by both his friends and foes as a hero and a lunatic. The Western nations have found out that a weapon of mass destruction that could rewrite war history is under development at Outer Haven. They have called upon the high-tech Special Force Unit Foxhound to take care of the situation. In response to this order, Big Boss, Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, sent Gray Fox, the man with the codename Fox, which is given to the best member of the unit. Operation Intrude N313. After a few days, his last message being Metal Gear. Gray Fox is missing in action. Taking the situation seriously, the top men of the West again called for Foxhound, but Big Boss selects Solid Snake, who has just recently joined Foxhound, as the agent and entrusts everything to him. Successfully making a solo infiltration to Outer Haven, Snake got in touch with local resistance members Schneider, Diane, and Jennifer. With their cooperation, Snake succeeds in rescuing Gray Fox. Gray Fox then laid out the terrifying facts about Metal Gear. Metal Gear was the development name of a nuclear warhead-equipped two-legged walking tank. It can walk through even the roughest terrains that would stop normal tanks. It can conduct local warfare by itself with unique weapons, like its Vulcan cannon and anti-tank missiles. It was indeed a new type of weapon that can conduct a nuclear attack against any place on the face of the Earth from any land surface. With Metal Gear, Outer Haven was trying to establish its military superiority with the entire world. In order to destroy Metal Gear, Snake rescues Metal Gear's chief engineer, Dr. Petrovich, and his daughter, Ellen, who was taken hostage for her father to continue with his development, and hears from Dr. Petrovich how to destroy Metal Gear. However, as Snake approaches the heart of Outer Haven and Metal Gear, well-designed traps are set all around Snake, as if all his actions are being leaked to the enemy. In the midst of escalating battle, the leader of the resistance, Schneider, falls into the hands of the enemy, and Snake himself gets injured through the deadly battles with Outer Haven's best mercenaries. But Snake's indomitable spirit leads him to the 100th floor basement of the secret base where Metal Gear was developed. Evading the powerful defense system that wipes out all intruders, Snake ultimately succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. Snake tries to escape from Outer Haven upon completing the mission. However, during the escape, he was confronted by one man, Foxhound Commander-in-Chief, Big Boss. Big Boss laughs at the astounded Snake and tells him of the truth about his mission. While serving as the Commander-in-Chief of Foxhound, Big Boss also ran a mercenary dispatch company utilizing his connections and capital from his years as a merc. He was planning to build this company a larger military establishment, and he built Outer Haven as its base. His purpose for sending the rookie Snake to Outer Haven was to cause information confusion against the West. However, Big Boss has miscalculated. He never thought that Snake would make it this far. Having lost Metal Gear, Big Boss activates the self-destruction system of the underground base. While the countdown to destruction continues, his scream echoes in the emptiness. "You have gone too far! Too far!" On the 100th floor basement, the battle between two men commences. free of ideology and politics. The armed fortress nation Outer Haven collapsed. The impenetrable fortress, made from the best military technology and occupied by the toughest mercenaries, burned in flames. Behind him, the flames reached skyward as Outer Haven fell, leaving Solid Snake all alone. Then Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. 1999. The world was facing an energy crisis. It was obvious that the supply of petroleum would run out faster than expected. However, the development of an alternate energy resource is far from completion. The price of petroleum has skyrocketed and the world economy is in confusion. The 21st century was expected to be one of chaos. One man's invention changed the entire situation. A Czech genius and biologist, Dr. Kio Marv, invented Oilix, a microorganism that refines petroleum to produce a highly purified form of petroleum. The world was filled with hope upon the discovery of this messiah to solve the energy crisis. But at the same time, the world entered a time of tension regarding this new algae. Just when the whole world's attention was drawn to Oilix and Dr. Marv, he gets abducted by someone and disappears. Nations begin investigations immediately, and a name soon appeared: Zanzibarland. Zanzibarland was a democratic military regime that suddenly appeared in Central Asia in 1997. When their uprising took place, the CIS army formed around Russia sends a suppressive unit immediately. Zanzibarland resists by gathering a band of mercenaries from nations around the world and fortifying most of its land. As a result, the CIS army was repeatedly defeated, and Zanzibarland declared its independence. Due to the active role mercenaries played, this war was called the Mercenary War, and Zanzibarland was referred to as an armed fortress nation, a military nation with a group of strong mercenaries surrounded by a tough fortress. According to the latest information, Zanzibar supposedly is armed with nuclear weapons. The whole scenario was crystal clear. By obtaining oil licks in addition to nuclear weapons, Zanzibarland was trying to establish its economic and military superiority over the entire world. Concerned about the situation, the United States orders Roy Campbell, Commander-in-Chief of High-Tech Special Forces Unit Foxhound, to rescue Dr. Marv. Campbell was a former member of Foxhound. He brought back Solid Snake, the man who single-handedly brought down the armed fortress nation of Outer Haven 4 years ago, and asked him to win back both Dr. Marv and Oilix. Successfully infiltrating Zanzibarland, and with the help of CIA agent Hori and others, Snake is able to go deep into the fortress and meet again with Dr. Petrovich, the chief engineer of Metal Gear at Outer Haven. He too was abducted to Zanzibarland and was forced to develop another Metal Gear. He tells the surprised Snake of an even more shocking fact. Big Boss, the man Snake had defeated at Outer Haven, turned out to be the general commander of Zanzibarland. Snake rescues Dr. Petrovich in cooperation with Natasha, Dr. Marv's guard and former Czech international secret police agent, and then heads for the confinement facility deep in the fortress to save Dr. Marv. When Petrovich and Natasha crossed the narrow suspension bridge over the deep valley, a missile blew the bridge away. Natasha flies into the air because of the explosion. While unable to do anything to save Natasha, Snake starts hearing a well-known voice. "Hey, Snake, we are good buddies. I can let you go. Just leave this place at once." Gray Fox. Snake sees Gray Fox controlling Metal Gear, the best soldier in Foxhound, who, after the fall of Outer Haven, disappeared as if he followed Big Boss. Losing Natasha in front of his eyes and letting Petrovich being taken away, Snake screams, "Fox! I will not give up!" After a series of deadly battles with mercenaries, Snake finally gets to Dr. Marv's confinement facility. However, when he arrives, he is too late. He sees Dr. Marv's corpse and Petrovich, who could do nothing but just stand there. Petrovich tells Snake that Dr. Marv could not withstand the repeated tortures because of heart problems. Snake then receives an emergency call from Hori. The information she supplied was very shocking. Petrovich has been voluntarily visiting Zanzibarland to develop Metal Gear. The abduction of Dr. Marv was conducted under the directions of Petrovich himself. After the truth comes out, Petrovich attacks Snake, but Snake easily puts an end to him and obtains the structural plan of Oilix. While trying to escape, Snake is confronted by Metal Gear again, controlled by Gray Fox. The tremendous battle takes place in an underground base, and Snake finally succeeds in destroying Metal Gear. However, Gray Fox does not submit and challenges Snake to the final battle. In the midst of a minefield, Snake and Fox fight. Without any weapons, a fist-to-fist duel involving no hatred or murder intent. During that weird moment of purity, the two are bound in forces transcending words and emotion. Snake wins the tough but pure battle against Gray Fox. However, there still was someone else Snake had to fight. Big Boss. Just like 4 years ago at Outer Haven, Big Boss was waiting for Snake. One who has experienced the tension of battle can never leave the battlefield. I am the one giving you something to live for, and that is war. Snake is infuriated at the arrogant Big Boss. There is only one battle I have to fight. To free myself from you, to shatter the nightmare. Big Boss, I will kill you. With the structural plan of Oilex, Snake and Hori escape from Zanzibar land on a rescue helicopter. Snake once again saves the world. However, there is no smile on his face. Big Boss's last words keep ringing in Snake's head. Whichever wins, our battle does not end. The loser is freed from the battlefield, but the winner must remain there. And the survivor must live his life as a warrior until he dies. Snake then disappears into the white lands of Alaska alone. I feel like I should stop my recording right there and like just have that as like the preamble of like an episode 0 to this. I'm gonna do that. Let me do that real quick. I gotta rename the recording. Yep, I have an idea actually.
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island in Alaska's Fox Archipelago was attacked and captured by Next Generation Special Forces, being led by members of Foxhound. They're demanding that the government turn over the remains of Big Boss, and they say that if their demands are not met within 24 hours, they'll launch a nuclear weapon. You'll have 2 mission objectives. First, you're to
Well, my idea failed. My idea was I have a second wireless keyboard. If I were
both
just
are
using
being held
that,
as hostages.
rename it that way.
Secondly,
Giving up
you're to investigate
stuff.
whether
But that's fine. We're going to just continue with Metal Gear. We're still gonna look at some options up. On stereo. Screen. Fine. Key config. Action. Crawl. First person. Weapon. Okay. I wonder. Screen. Should I turn... That's smoothing off, and that's smoothing on. Smoothing looks better. I'm not going to play in pixel perfect or anything. Maybe I play with the... Does that sound weird to you? audio. No, that's fine. Maybe I don't do the screen filter. Yeah, maybe I don't do the screen. Of course, let's see how the screen filter looks here. I like the way the screen filter looks. Damn it. All right, we're keeping the screen filter. And we're going to start with VR training. Training mode. 10 stages. We can do this. Head for the goal while avoiding the enemy soldiers. Training ends if you are seen. Blind motherfucker. Get good. We have a trophy. Complete VR training mission. Yay. Come on. Stop. Stop. Stop.
Impressive, Snake.
Next stage. Stage 2. Use the radar effectively and head for the goal. Enemy soldiers cannot see behind them. Running. Running.
Impressive, Snake.
Not bad. Hey, he's pretty good. Take the safest path and head for the goal. Crawl when necessary to get through narrow spaces. Here I go. Here I go. I wish I had a fucking... Nope. Don't have any of that. I think they're leaving. Oop. Here we go.
Impressive, Snake.
Pretty good. We're flying through these VR missions. Stage 4. Find the best route and head for the goal. Some routes are less guarded than others. Alright. We're going the long way.
Impressive, Snake.
Hell yeah. Next stage. Stage 5. Head for the goal and avoid making loud footsteps in the differently colored areas of the floor. Damn. There is no walk key, is there? Damn. I know. I'll crawl.
Impressive, Snake.
There's no crouch walk. That doesn't happen until 4. Oh, God. Stage 6. Head for the goal while avoiding surveillance cameras. Directly below each camera is a blind spot. Go! That's a big-ass camera.
Impressive, Snake.
Impressive, Snake. Stage 7. Head for the goal while staying out of the enemy soldier's field of vision. Crouch to hide behind low walls. How can the other guy on the other side not see me? That's ridiculous.
Impressive, Snake.
Training mode, stage 8. Be careful about leaving footprints and head for the goal. The enemy soldier will follow them if discovered.
Whose footprints are these?
No one's. Yeah. Fuck! Shit. Alright, we had to fail one. We had to fail one. It's fine. Go, go, go.
Whose footprints are these?
No, 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 no. Yes.
Impressive, Snake.
Speed. Knock on the walls and head for the goal. Enemy soldiers are sensitive to sound. Use sound to lure them. Oh,
What was that noise?
that's how I... Okay, that's how I do it.
What was that noise?
Impressive, Snake.
Almost done. Head for the goal while using all the skills you've learned. Watch out for the searchlight. Go, go, go. Shit. How? Crap, I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Ah! Alright, you know what? Let's try going in here. Damn.
Who's that?
Damn. Okay, okay. Okay, game. Go, go. They're blind and deaf.
Impressive, Snake.
They are blind and deaf. Time attack mode. No, thank you, sir. Storage 1. Exit. Alright, so we've done the special. I'm guessing the briefing is just the video again, so... Normal. Commencing mission.
Stay alert. He'll be through here. I know it. I'm going to swat down a couple of bothersome flies.
You know, I gotta say, the CRT filter, or the filter that they have on the screen, is not as intrusive as I was worried.
This is Snake. Colonel, can you hear me?
Loud and clear. What's the situation, Snake?
Looks like the elevator in the back is the only way up.
Just as I expected. You'll have to take the elevator to the surface. But make sure nobody sees you. If you need to, contact me by codec. The frequency is 140.85. When you want to use the codec, push the select button. When we need to contact you, the codec will beep. When you hear that noise, press the select button. The codec's receiver directly stimulates the small bones of your ear. No one but you will be able to hear it.
Got it. Okay, I'm ready to go.
All right. I got a ration.
What was that noise?
What was that noise? Shit. 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 Shit.
What was that noise?
Lure him over there. And I can just... Damn it.
Snake, there's an elevator there you can take up to the ground.
I know.
You'll just have to wait for the elevator to come down. You better hide somewhere.
Thanks, Colonel. I'll hide over here. Do I have to... Do I have to press something? Fuck! I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice. Ow! Fuck! Oh, it's gonna be a good day. All right.
What was that noise?
Got more rations. Bullshit. Alright, I can't knock on that. Yes, Colonel.
Snake, there's...
Thank you, Colonel. Shit, didn't mean that. Didn't mean that. I'm full on rations. Oh, bullshit! I meant to go the other way! Such bullshit. Fuck. 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 Fuck! No! Leave me alone! This is a great start to playing Metal Gear. Those VR missions didn't prepare me for shit! Alright, get the ration. Anything else around here? Oh, I can walk over here. I never knew that you could walk out here like this. What?
What was that noise?
What was that noise? I'm a fucking moron. And apparently Snake can only run at full sprint.
Elevator there you can take up to the...
I know. I just have to wait for the elevator to come down. Like that. Oh, the guards. Ah! Go hide behind. Okay, wait for them. Go, go, go. Yes. It took me multiple tries, but we did it.
It's Snake. I'm in front of the disposal facility.
Excellent, Snake. Age hasn't slowed you down one bit.
thanks to the VR training I did on board the Discovery.
That VR train was shit.
Working out.
I'm nice and dry, but it's a little hard to move.
Bear with it. It's designed to prevent hypothermia. This is Alaska, you know.
Take it easy, I'm grateful. If it weren't for your suit and your shot, I would have turned into a popsicle out there.
An anti-freezing peptide, Snake. All of the genome soldiers in this exercise are using it.
I see. I'm relieved to hear that. Already tested, huh? By the way, how's the diversionary operation going?
2 F-16s just took off from Galena and are headed your way. The terrorist radar should have already picked them up.
Behind D. Colonel, what's a Russian gunship doing here?
I have no idea, but it looks like our little diversion got their attention. Now's your best chance to slip in unnoticed.
Why are Hindies so massive? Do they carry cargo? Why is it such a... That can't all be engine, right? What's in the back of a Hindy? Because I thought Hindies only have 2 seats.
There are only 18 hours left until their deadline. You've got to hurry.
Wow, you must be crazy to fly a Hind in this kind of weather.
Who's that?
Oh, sorry. I haven't introduced you to yet. This is Mei Ling. She was assigned to us as our visual and data processing specialist. She designed your codec, as well as your Soliton radar system. Contact her if you have any questions about either of them.
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself.
Yep.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so... cute.
You're just flattering me.
No, I'm serious. Well, I know I won't be bored for the next 18 hours.
Come on. I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous Solid Snake.
We're in the middle of a
But,
mission. Maybe
I'm
find a better time.
You're very frank for a trained killer.
Looks like we both have a lot to learn about each other.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to learning about the man behind the legend. But first, let me explain about your Soliton radar system.
Okay.
The bright dot in the middle is you, Snake.
Yep.
The red dots are your enemies, and the blue cone shape represents their field of vision. Be careful, Snake. The genome soldiers have highly developed senses of hearing and vision due to their gene therapy.
Yeah.
Sure,
No, they don't.
Don't let them see you.
No, they don't.
I want you to infiltrate the disposal site and look for the DARPA chief.
The DARPA chief was injected with the same GPS transmitting nanomachines as you. He should appear on your radar as a green dot.
Get whatever information you can from him about the terrorists. If he's alive, that is.
Snake, your radar isn't affected by the weather, but if you're discovered by an enemy, you won't be able to use it.
Why?
Yes, it gets jammed easily, I'm afraid.
Ah.
Yes, it's all made from currently existing technology. You won't be able to use it in an area with strong harmonic resonance, so be careful.
We'll be monitoring your movements by radar, so contact us by codec anytime you want.
Got it. I'll call if I'm feeling lonely.
Seriously, Snake, we're here to back you up, so call if you need some information or advice. I'm also in charge of your mission data. Contact me if you want me to record your current status. My frequency is 140.96. It's a dedicated frequency for saving data. Don't forget it.
Remember, except for your binoculars, you're naked. You need to arm yourself with whatever weapons you can find.
I remember. First, I'm strip searched by Dr. Naomi here, and then all my weapons are taken away. Imagine yourself put in that position.
Well, if you make it back in one piece, maybe I'll let you do a strip search on me.
Now who's flirting with who?
Doctor. By the way, sorry to disappoint you, but I did manage to smuggle out my smokes.
How did you do that?
In my stomach. Thanks to the shot you gave me that suppressed my stomach acids.
Cigarettes? How are those going to help you?
You never know.
Okay.
If you want to get in, there's the front door. It's the fastest way, but there's too much risk of being spotted by the enemy.
I can't just knock on the door and ask them to let me in. There's one sentry on the left and one on the right. They're armed with 5.56ers and pineapples.
What about the air duct near the door? There should also be a duct on the second floor.
I can't see it from here.
I'll let you decide the best COA. I'm counting on you, Snake.
Alright, well, before we do any shit.
Snake, your mission is to infiltrate, not to fight. Don't let the enemy see you.
Thanks, Colonel.
You didn't waste any time in getting spotted, did you?
Nope.
Too bad. Looks like your cover is blown. Proceed with extreme caution.
Wait, it is?
First, you've got to rescue the DARPA chief. Infiltrate the building in front. Look for some way to get in.
No response. What? Mei Ling. Oh, wait. 9-6.
What's up, Snake?
9-6, not 9-5. 9-6. Got it.
Snake, remember what the Gaul said. The graveyards are full of indispensable men. Snake, you're all alone and surrounded by bad guys. Try to be careful and avoid getting into a fight whenever you can.
You're right. Wow, you know all sorts of great quotes, don't you?
Well, both my parents are from Guangdong, China. But I was born and raised in America. I've always liked reading literature from both sides. Kinda keeps me in touch. I'll share some more quotes with you if you like.
I'm looking forward to
That is a thick-ass accent for someone raised in America.
to learn more about you.
Well, I'll think about it.
I've known first-generation kids that don't have an accent. She is just, like, accented up. Alright, so we can't go that way. There's that over there. And I just saved. Shit. What? What? This is horse shit. They saw my toe! Crap. Maybe under here. If I just hug this wall... God damn it, who's calling?
That base must have some kind of ventilation system to recirculate the air. There should be air ducts around there somewhere. They must need a lot of power to run the base. There's probably a diesel generator somewhere. And since generating electricity requires oxygen, there must be exhaust openings for that too. You're not gonna believe this, but they shot down the F-16s we were using as a diversion with a Hind D.
I highly
Then we
doubt
got a
that.
message from Liquid. He said if we try something like that again, he'll launch the nuke. Snake, hurry up and get in there. That Hind will be coming back soon.
I highly doubt a Hind D would be able to take on some F-16s. I'm just saying. I highly doubt that. Seems improbable.
All right, we're in. Now where are we gonna go?
Ooh, what is that down there? Okay, that's locked. Great. Don't need the ration.
Were all the Silcom pistols unloaded?
Yeah, but there was a problem.
What is it?
The security on the door was broken.
So the door is still open? Second floor where?
The east side room.
We better fix it before the boss finds out.
But that's nothing. I heard they spotted an intruder outside.
Really? Maybe we'll finally get to see some action.
Yeah, but we better do something about that door.
Let's put in an order to have it repaired.
Yeah, they saw me. No, I can't. Huh. Where do I need to go? Is this entire ventilation shaft just useless?
Snake, this is McDonald Miller. It's been a long time.
Hi, Miller.
Master, what are you doing here?
I quit being a drill instructor, so I moved out here for some peace and quiet. I'm in retirement, just like you. Once in a while, I still help train the Alaskan Scouts.
Passing on the skills to a new generation, huh?
Campbell told me about the situation here. I thought I might be of some use.
There's no one I'd rather have in a foxhole than you.
Well, I know lots about survival in a harsh environment. I've lived in Alaska longer than you, so call me if you have any questions about the flora or fauna out here. My frequency is 141.80. Those mice are Alaskan field mice. Don't worry, they can't hurt you. Wild field mice don't have a thick layer of fat, but they can still survive the bitter winters here without hibernating. They dig tunnels under the snow. That's where they stay warm.
Survival specialists, huh? I should learn from them.
But there's a dark side too. Sometimes the males will kill and eat offspring that's not their own.
To ensure the survival of their own genes, right?
Yeah, pretty brilliant program, huh? If there are mice, that means there must be an exit somewhere.
Yeah.
Follow the mice.
Follow the mice. Wait, isn't this just gonna lead me back outside? Oh. Okay. I am trying to follow the mice. Ah. fuck?
Use the elevator to change floors.
Thanks,
There
Colonel.
should be a cargo elevator that you can take down somewhere around there. Try to find it.
Elevator. That guy nearly saw me. He was looking at the elevator like, oh, I wonder what that is. I wonder who that is. Dumbass guards. Holy fuck. Colonel, did you see that?
Good. You've got yourself a weapon.
No, I don't.
First, hold down the R2 button to enter weapon mode. Then select the weapon you want with the directional button. After you've selected the weapon you want, let go
Oh, I
of the
guess those
R2
chaff
button
grenades.
to exit weapon mode. The weapon you selected should appear in your hand. To use the weapon, follow the directions displayed in the window. If you use the R1 button, you can equip your weapon more quickly. While you're barehanded, press the R1 button to equip the last weapon you used. Press the R1 button while you're holding a weapon to be barehanded again. Don't fire your gun needlessly, or you might be discovered. If you had a gun with a suppressor, it would be a different story. If you have any questions about weapons or equipment, you should ask our military analyst, Nastasha. Her frequency is 141.52.
Wait, he said 14152?
This is Nastasha Romanenko. A pleasure to work with you,
Hey,
Solid
Nastasha.
Snake.
You're the nuclear specialist that the Colonel mentioned?
That's me. You can ask me anything about nukes that you want. I am also a military analyst, so I have an extensive knowledge of weapon systems as well.
How about trapdoors?
To participate in this operation as a supervisor from the Nuclear Emergency Search Team, I was happy to accept. We must not allow terrorists to get their hands on nuclear weapons of any kind. I hope I can help you to stop them.
You're a tough lady.
Those terrorists are serious about launching a nuclear weapon? The world cannot stand by idly and allow that to happen, and neither can I. Unfortunately, all I can do from here is provide you with information.
Hopefully that'll be enough. Another soldier here wouldn't make a difference anyway. It's good to work with you, Nastasha.
Same here, Snake.
All right, let's call Master. Maybe he can tell me something about these trapdoors.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon. If things are getting too complicated, try to simplify your thoughts.
Of course.
You can also
Return
try
to
call
Monk.
Campbell for advice.
I got. Why did I think of that, Master? Thank you. I just have to return to Monkey. Okay, now they said the east side doors, right? Oh, there's something in here. I got a SOCOM. Fuck! 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 This is not going great. This is not going great at all.
Snake! Snake!
They really need to remaster these games. Hold on. I think it was... No, we don't know it yet. But it was what? What? No, not master.
Snake, you've got to think. Your mind is your most dangerous weapon.
Yes,
Things
yes.
are getting too
Thank you. Thank you. No. 14152, I believe, was Nastasha, right?
This is Nastasha.
Yes. Alright. We've done everything here. Good. No!
The nuclear weapons disposal facility on Shadow Moses Island was built at the beginning of this century. It was made only to temporarily store the nuclear warheads.
Why? If they wanted to dispose of them, why wouldn't they just dismantle them right away?
They cannot do that. You see, when you dismantle a warhead, you still have nuclear materials that must be stored. At this point, all of the nuclear material storage facilities are way past capacity. But they could not stop dismantling weapons while at the same time pushing START 2.
So you're telling me that this base was built so they could temporarily avoid being in conflict with START 2?
Most people think that we live in a safer world now. But with all the dismantled nuclear weapons and waste around, the threat of nuclear terrorism has increased tremendously.
It's ironic, isn't it?
Okay. Go to Campbell. I keep pressing X as confirm and circle to back out, and it's not working.
Good. You've got...
Yes. Thank you, Colonel. Thank you. Okay. X. Go. Son of a bitch. Grab this stuff. Awesome. Can't go that way. So... Shit. They're both down there. I have a weapon. Shit. He's coming. Okay. No. Come on. Up. Let's go to basement 1. And let's save real quick.
Look at the radar. It's picking up the DARPA chief. He's the green dot. Hurry and rescue him. Come on, Snake. You can do it.
Yay, I can do it. Mailing believes in me. Okay. Why is this all fuzzy? That's level 6. Clearance needed. That's level 1. Clearance needed.
Snake, if you want to go up or down a ladder, just press the action button by the ladder.
Got it. Okay. So, action button is circle. I gotta remember that. Circle. Circle does everything in this game.
Oh, kinda damn cold. I hate Alaska. Boy, oh boy, that woman is built all right.
Okay. wonder what my master would have to say about this.
Soldiers that have been forged in the fires of battle are used to catching naps whenever and wherever they can. There's a big difference between real soldiers and those kids who have only been trained in VR simulators. After playing for a long time, you should get some rest too.
Well, I haven't been playing for a long time, but thank you for your concern, Master.
Is that a woman?
Is that a woman? Okay.
Snake, the DARPA chief's signal is coming from somewhere in that area. Isn't there some place to drop down? Take a look around in first-person view mode.
I'm in first-person view mode.
Who's that?
I'm here to save you. You're the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, right?
You here to save me, huh? What's your outfit?
I'm the pawn they sent here to save your worthless butt.
Really?
Really?
It's true. You don't look like one of them. In that case, hurry up and get me out of here.
Slow down. Don't worry. First, I want some information about the terrorists.
The terrorists?
Do they really have the ability to launch a nuke?
What are you talking about?
The terrorists are threatening the White House. They say if they don't accede to their demands, they'll launch a nuclear weapon.
Sweet Jesus.
Is it possible?
It's possible. They could launch a nuke.
How do they plan to launch? I thought this place was just for keeping the dismantled warheads. They shouldn't have access to a missile.
What I'm about to tell you is classified information. Okay? We were conducting exercises with a new type of experimental weapon. A weapon that will change the world.
What?
A weapon with the ability to launch a nuclear attack from any place on the face of the Earth. A nuclear-equipped walking battle tank.
I feel like they've been trying to do this since the 60s.
Metal Gear. It can't be.
They brought it back.
You knew?
Again! Again!
One of the most secret black projects. How did you know that?
We've had a couple of run-ins in the past. So that's the reason you were here at this disposal site?
Why else would I come to a godforsaken place like this?
Oh, Alaska's pretty. Come
I
on.
heard the Metal Gear project was scrapped.
On the contrary, it's grown into a huge joint project between ArmsTech and ourselves. We were going to use this exercise as raw data and then proceed to mass production. If it hadn't been for the revolution.
Revolution?
Rex has fallen into the hands of terrorists.
Rex?
Metal Gear Rex. The code name for the new Metal Gear prototype. They're probably already finished arming the warhead they plan to use with Rex. These guys are pros. They're all experienced in handling and equipping weapons.
Hey! Shut up in there, will ya?
But I thought that all nuclear warheads were equipped with safety measures. Some kind of detonation code that you have to input.
Oh, you mean PAL? Yes, of course, there is a PAL. It's set up so that you need to input 2 different passwords in order to launch the device.
There are 2 passwords?
Yes, Baker knows one, and I know one.
Baker? The president of Arms Tech.
That's right. Each of us needs to input our password, or there can be no launch. But they found out my password.
You talked?
Psycho Mantis can read people's minds. You can't resist.
Psycho Mantis?
One of the members of Foxhound. He has psychic powers.
This is bad.
It's just a matter of time before they get Baker's too.
If they find out Baker's password...
Yes, they'll be able to launch a nuke anytime. But there is a way to stop the launch.
What?
The card keys.
Card keys?
They were designed by Armstech, the system developers, as an emergency override. Even without the passwords, you can just insert the card keys and engage the safety lock.
And if I do that?
Yes. You can stop the launch.
That card key.
So where are the keys?
Baker should have them. Listen, you need 3 card keys. There are 3 different slots to put them in. You need to insert a card into each one of them.
Okay, 3 card keys. Do you know where they might be keeping Baker?
Somewhere in the 2nd floor basement.
2nd floor basement?
I heard the guards say they moved him to an area that has a lot of electronic jamming.
Any other clues?
Yes. They cemented over the entrances, but didn't have enough time to paint them. Why don't you look for the areas where the walls are a different color? Here, take this. It's my ID card. It'll open any level 1 security door. It's called a PAN card. It works together with your body's own electrical field.
Personal area network, huh?
It transmits data using the salts in your body as the transmission medium. As you approach the door's security devices, they'll read the data stored in the card.
And the doors will open automatically. Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna get you out of here.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You haven't heard any other way to disarm the PAL, have you? From your bosses or anyone?
No.
Are you sure you haven't heard anything?
I just said no.
So does the White House plan to give in to the terrorists' demands?
That's their problem. It has nothing to do with my orders.
But what about the Pentagon?
Pentagon? What is it?
Hey, what happened?
Dead.
Naomi, the chief. What happened?
He's dead.
I don't know. It looked like a heart attack, but...
A heart attack? No.
Oh no.
Are you hiding something from me?
Absolutely not. Snake, you've got to understand. This op is security level red. You need the highest security clearance to get access to the complete file.
You want me to believe that you're in charge of this op, but you don't have complete access to the file?
I told you, the Secretary of Defense is in operational control. I'm just here as your support. Snake, we don't have time to debate. Get out of there and find President Baker.
What? All right. What the fuck?
So you killed the chief, you bastard! Liquid? No, you're not. Don't move!
Is this the first time you ever pointed a gun at a person? Your hands are shaking. Can you shoot me, rookie?
Careful, I'm no rookie.
Liar. That nervous glance, that scared look in your eyes. They're rookie's eyes if I ever saw them. You've never shot a person, am I right?
You talk too much.
You haven't even taken the safety off, rookie.
I told you I'm no rookie!
You're not one of them, are you?
Open that door. You've got a card, don't you?
Why?
So we can get the hell out of here!
Looks like we'll be a little delayed.
What are you doing? Don't think! Shoot!
Shit, shit, shit. Shit! I accidentally... Why did I pull up the binoculars? It's okay. It's okay. We can do this. We can do this. Come on.
What are you waiting for? Shoot!
Don't talk to me like a rookie!
I'm telling you, shoot!
I need a ration. Oh no. Shoot!
Thanks for the help.
Wait! Who are you?
That ass.
You fool! You've killed him!
I'm sorry, sir.
His mental shielding was very strong. I could not dive into his mind.
Now we'll never get that detonation code.
Boss, I have a good idea.
What?
Good girl. Just like that.
What? Colonel.
Naomi,
Oh,
I just
Naomi.
had some kind of hallucination. Is it from the nanomachines?
No, Snake. The nanomachines are functioning properly.
So what was it?
It must have been psychometric interference coming from Psycho Mantis, Foxhound's psychic. Think of it as a mental feedback loop.
So that was Mantis.
We have psychics? Shit, I didn't mean that. I meant,
Snake, Psycho Mantis has the power to read people's minds. He got the DARPA chief's detonation code. Hurry up or he'll get Baker's code too.
That's right. If the terrorists get Baker's code, they'll be able to launch that nuke anytime they want.
Yeah, they'll use Metal Gear to do it. Colonel, did you know they were conducting a military exercise here using Metal Gear?
I didn't know.
Really?
Snake, you've got to understand. I'm just the middleman in this operation. Anyway, hurry up and get to the second-floor basement. You've got to save the Arms Tech president before the terrorists find out his code.
You caught Snake? Snake, listen to what Lo Chi said. He who knows that enough is enough will always have enough. Just because you see an item doesn't mean that you always have to get it. If you don't really need it, think twice before you stick your neck out. It might not be worth it.
but I needed it. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. What's this? Oh, that's to go up. Alright, so we don't need to do that. I can't go because that's level 6 required. Let's try going back down to level 2. Basement level 2. God. Why? Alright, that's level 3 needed. Level 1. Okay. I got C4.
They were conducting exercises with this new Metal Gear prototype? Is that what the DARPA chief said?
Yeah.
What the hell?
So you know about Metal Gear?
Just rumors. I heard it is some kind of walking tank that can deliver an accurate nuclear strike from any terrain. Mountains, deserts, swamps, wherever. But you are the real expert on Metal Gear, aren't you, Snake?
Yeah, I guess I am. But what about the PAL system that the DARPA chief mentioned?
It is a device attached to a nuclear weapon system to prevent the missile from being armed or launched. Usually, a secret detonation code or combination is necessary to launch the missile.
According to the chief, there are 2 codes, and the terrorists already know one of them.
The other code? If the terrorists find out that one too.
Yeah, I've got to hurry and rescue President Baker.
We gotta get Baker.
Alright, that's 5 PSG. Grenades. I just realized that they are telling you what. Alright, that's level 4. That's where the SOCOM pistol was. FAMAS is in there. Whatever a Nikita is. I guess we're going back up to level 1. fine. What's in here? Other than a very cardboard box. Thermal goggles. Level 2 required. Shit. That's a ventilation. Okay, so maybe we're going the right way. We're in the vents. I don't really need the thermal. That's where I was before. Shit. Shit. Cardboard box.
Huh?
It's just a box.
Just a box.
Leave it alone. He walks through me? Just a box.
Huh?
Just a box.
Just a box. Get out of the way.
Damn it. Damn it. Motherfucker. Ah! Oh my god. This was not worth it at all. No! Good lord. All terrible. I have no idea where to go. Alright, I don't want to go outside. I know that much. We're not going outside. We're going to go somewhere else. Maybe Master has something to tell me.
People's reaction speed is slowest around 3 o'clock in the morning, and so is their judgment. If you're feeling drowsy, you should get some sleep.
Thanks, Miller. Yeah. Great advice, Miller. Great advice. What's out here? Nothing I can really see.
Press the action button to drop down.
But I don't want to. I want to see what this... I think this is just a ration. Yeah, that's just a ration. So, what's in there? I think I'm gonna need to go down to the first floor. Chaff grenade. Oh, we got another vent down there. This. We just got a suppressor.
PEL stands for Permissive Action Link.
I don't care about these nuclear devices. I care about this gun part I picked up.
The missile cannot be fired without the insertion of a special electronic code.
Okay.
But if the terrorists have found out the detonation codes, they can launch the missiles anytime they want.
Is it possible to destroy the PAL system so that the missile can be fired even without inserting the detonation code?
I do not believe so. It is set up so that the warhead will become automatically inactive if any attempt is made to remove, deactivate, or destroy the PAL.
So unless the terrorists either learn the detonation codes or get their hands on the detonation code override keys, there's no way they can launch.
Do not be too sure. Any system can contain bugs or malfunctions. We cannot relax yet.
Why don't we just tamper with the nuclear warhead so that the safety feature comes in and be like, nope, we're done now.
I do not know much about Metal Gear. Just the little I have heard.
I don't want to learn about Metal Gear. I want to learn about this cool-ass suppressor I just picked up.
In Zanzibar in 1999. Both were third world countries led by military regimes. They secretly developed Metal Gear to increase their military and political power throughout the world. But both were stopped by a lone hero. You, Solid Snake.
That was a long time ago.
Alright, she's obviously not gonna give me anything. Let's save our game. We just picked up a suppressor. Let's save.
Snake, like Shakespeare said, naught had, all spent, while our desire is got without content. Basically, it means that your desire can get you into trouble if you're not careful. That goes for items, too. Don't get too greedy or you might be sorry.
Oh my god, you already told me this, Mei Ling. Alright, level 5 is needed for that. Can I go through here? I can. So maybe this ventilation shaft will lead me somewhere. Or it's going to lead me outside, which I do not need to be. I swear to God, this is going to lead me back outside. Well, there's a ration I don't need. Damn. Damn. All a dead end. Where am I going? I got turned around. Shit. I lose focus for one moment. I'm in the shaft. Sound wrong. I'm in the vents. I'm venting. I just need a way. I don't know where to go. That's the problem. That's great. That's graded off. And that's graded off. Wait, where did I come from then? Where did... What? Hold on.
At this moment that he knew.
We love casting spells.
No! thanks for the follow. It's Martina. Where do I go? I'm trapped in the vents. A highly skilled military operative died because he spent 6 hours in a vent, got claustrophobic, and be like, I can't take it anymore. This way? Nope, that's the wrong way. All right, so we want to go up, and then to the right, and then down. We find water. Yes. Okay. I think this is the right way. That's gonna be... I have no idea where I am. Okay. I think it's safe to go out. And now let's just sprint at full speed around. There's a couple of tanks. Okay. There's that elevator. Is there anything underneath the tanks? No, there isn't. Oh my god, Snake, stand up and get it out of the way. Right. Narrowly escaped that. Alright. Let's call the elevator again. Maybe I'm missing something in the elevator. Fuck. Close the door. Shit. Jesus. Let's go down to basement 2. Maybe we're missing something in basement 2. This is just the storage room. The creepy trap doors everywhere. This was for the C4, which we picked up. At the very end down here, there's a door. But it needs security clearance 4. Maybe basement level 1 has something. Maybe I'm missing something in basement level 1. Colonel. No, not Mei Ling.
What's up, Snake?
Not Mei Ling.
Be careful, Snake.
Thanks, Mei Ling. You're a sweetheart. Campbell.
Anyway, hurry up and get to the second floor basement. You've got to save the Arms Tech president before the terrorists find out his code.
So I do have to be in the second floor basement. Okay. Second floor basement. Here I am. Where he picked up the SOCOM bullets. That's for the FAMAS. Campbell, where do I go here from here?
walls that were cemented over should look slightly different. Look at the walls carefully in first-person view mode. Try to find the walls that have a different pattern.
Did you try hitting the wall? Maybe it'll sound different too.
Those C4 explosives you've got should be able to destroy the walls that were cemented over.
I have to blow up the walls? Wait a minute. Okay, maybe not that wall. Is it these? Hear that hollowness? Set? Oh. Looky here. Nothing. Jeez. Nothing. Nothing. There's another wall. Yep. Are there any on this side that I can blow up? Or is it just the one in that corner? This one looks weak. Like, let's try this one. No. Oh, here's one. Got more C4 and hidden traps. Yeah, because that makes sense in a military base. Just hidden traps everywhere. Now we're making progress. Ah, they're jamming it.
Snake, you can't use your radar in that area. There's some kind of electronic jamming coming from there. I wonder what it is. Anyway, be careful. Be careful, Snake.
Will do. Master, what do I do when my equipment isn't working?
It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions.
That's a
You
weird
never
thing
know
to bring
when a
up.
long demo is about to begin. So make sure you're prepared to sit in front of the monitor for a long time.
I feel like he's not talking to Snake. I feel like he's not talking to Snake.
All the ICBM silos are closely monitored by military satellites. SLBM-equipped submarines can move secretly, but naturally they are limited to launching from the Watcher. Finally, there are ALBMs, which can be launched from aircraft. They allow for excellent mobility, but they are somewhat unreliable. Metal Gear was developed to solve all those problems. It can move freely over any terrain and independently launch a nuclear missile at any target in the world. It completely changes the nature of the strategic arms race and destroys the delicate nuclear balance. It is a weapon to be feared, believe me.
But can't we just launch nuclear missiles from, like, a... I think we already have those.
The development of Metal Gear is a cynical attempt to consolidate and increase our military dominance, while at the same time maintaining the pretense of disarming ourselves. Now that the SLCM-0 option, allowing for the sneak inspections of submarines in international waters, has been concluded, the value of submarines as strategic weapons has been greatly diminished. With Metal Gear, governments of the world will be able to avoid this type of inspection. and at the same time stay in compliance with international nuclear treaties.
But if the submarine is deployed and it's in international waters, you can't have a sneak inspection because you don't know where the submarine is because they move secretly through the water. Why would a Metal Gear prove any different? And I'm sorry, but the planet's 2/3 water. We just have to go to 1/3, launch the missile, and then it can go the rest of the way. I am still failing to see the benefit of a Metal Gear. Oh, that's bad. Does that have a gun on it? That looks like it has a gun on it. I probably should have saved before doing this.
Am I too late? He's alive. You're the Arms Tech president, Kenneth Baker, right? Don't worry. I'm here to save you.
No, don't touch it.
C4.
Right. Touch that wire, and the C4 will blow up along with the old man. So you're the one that the boss keeps talking about.
And you?
Special Operations Foxhound. Revolver Ocelot. I've been waiting for you, Solid Snake. Now we'll see if the man can live up to the legend.
Yes.
This is the greatest handgun ever made.
Colt Single Action Army.
6 bullets, more than enough to kill anything that moves.
I mean, it's a 45. It's don't get me wrong,
Now
it's
I'll
awesome.
show you why they call me
But
Revolver.
how do I win against this guy again? Do I just shoot him a bunch? I think I just shoot him a bunch.
Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Come here. Come here. Come here. Ow.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming along.
Well, that was okay. Maybe I wasn't thinking clearly enough. That was obviously the wrong thing to do. So we'll use the pistol.
wrong? Hiding won't help you. I understand the bullets you see. I make them go where I want.
Ow.
I love to reload during a battle. There's nothing like the feeling of slamming a long silver bullet into a well-placed chamber. All right. Alive. Let's go.
I love.
You better hurry up. The old man's not gonna last. Don't you want to settle this?
Ocelot. Come on. Damn.
You'll be the smell of your own death.
Do I have anything else? I probably don't want to use the weapons. Wait, there's ammo there. There's ammo there. Where are you, revolver? There you are. Come on.
Wait a minute.
One bullets. How did you hit me there?
You're pretty good. Just what I'd expect from the man with the same code as the boss. It's been a long time since I had such a good fight, but I'm just getting warmed up. What? My hand!
He seems pretty okay with his hand just being chopped off.
Can't you even die right? You were lucky. We'll meet again!
He's not just grabbing the gun. He's grabbing the hand with the gun.
I like you. I have no name. That exoskeleton.
It's from the fall lineup. How do you have it?
Who the hell? Can you talk?
Who are you?
I'm not one of them. The DARPA chief told me he gave them his detonation code. What about yours?
Oh, I get it. Jim sent you. You're from the Pentagon.
Answer my question. What about your code? There's no time.
I talked.
What? Now the terrorists have both codes and can launch any time.
It's not like I didn't fight. I managed to resist Psycho Mantis's mind probe.
He couldn't read you? How'd you do it?
Surgical implants in my brain.
Surgical implants?
Kind of like a psychic insulation. Everyone who knows these top secret codes has it.
Even the DARPA chief?
Of course.
But the DARPA chief said Mantis got his code by reading his mind.
Are you sure you heard him right?
Yeah,
I feel
I'm sure.
like...
In that case, how did they get your code?
I never had any training on how to resist torture.
It looks like he had some fun with you, all right.
Oh, he's not human. I tell you, he loved every second of it.
What happened to your arm?
He broke it.
Looks like you're more than even now. His was sliced off.
Ha, you're a funny man. So the DARPA chief, is he okay?
Dead.
What? Can't be. You know, that's not what you promised, Jim. Now you want to shut me up?
Calm down. What's wrong with you? I just told you I was here to save you. I didn't kill the DARPA chief. He had a heart attack or something.
A heart attack? Oh, don't be a fool.
Anyway, the terrorists have both codes now.
Those boys are totally insane. They wouldn't hesitate to launch.
I agree, but what do they really want?
Oh, who knows? Maybe they're like us in the arms industry, always looking forward to the next good war.
Well, I'm not gonna let these maniacs start a war today. You still have the card keys?
Card keys?
To override the detonation code. I heard you had them.
No, not anymore.
What? Who does then? Not the terrorists?
No, that woman.
Woman? Who?
A soldier that was thrown in prison along with me.
A female soldier, it must be.
She said she had just joined up as a new recruit. They threw her in prison because she refused to take part in the rebellion.
A new recruit? Could that be the Colonel's niece?
I gave her the key. Looks like she managed to break out of here, though. I hope she's okay.
I'm sure she is. She's green, but as tough as they come. But how did you know she escaped?
I was in contact with her by codec. Until I was tied up here, that is.
Codec?
Yes, she stole it from the guard. If she still has it, you should be able to contact her.
I'm sure she still has it. What frequency was she at?
Oh, yeah. Let me tell you, it's... Oh, sorry. I forgot.
God damn it, man.
Oh, that's right. It should be on the back of the CD case. Try to contact her.
I'll contact her right away.
I don't have a CD case.
Is there some other way to prevent the missile launch?
I bought this digitally through PlayStation.
Al Emmerich, one of my employees.
Who's that?
The team leader of the Metal Gear Rex project. A genius at engineering, but a little bit of an oddball. If there's anyone who can figure out how to stop Metal Gear from launching, it's him.
What if he can't come up with anything?
You'll have to destroy it. Emmerich knows how to destroy Metal Gear.
Where is this Emmerich?
Well, he's probably being held somewhere in the nuclear warhead storage building. It's north from here. That's where he worked.
I understand, but why Metal Gear? The nuclear age ended with the turn of the millennium.
Oh, you're wrong. The threat of nuclear war isn't gone. In fact, it's greater than it's ever been. The amount of spent nuclear fuel and plutonium is increasing even today. Listen, have you ever seen a warehouse full of nuclear material?
No.
Drums and drums of nuclear waste stacked this high, as far as you can see.
Except that's false.
Because there's still no real way to dispose of the stuff.
So they just close the lid and try to pretend like it'll go away?
Essentially, yes. And they're not even doing a good job of storing it. Many of the drums are corroded.
Except you don't store it in drums.
Unbelievable.
Store it in concrete. In those drums.
Every year.
Muff.
It stands for material unaccounted for. It proves that there's a large and well-organized black market in nuclear materials. Furthermore, since the end of the Cold War, Russian nuclear engineers in particular are out of work.
I mean, he's trying to fit a story, all right, yeah. He's trying to fit a story, but I mean, nuclear waste isn't like The Simpsons depicts it. It's not these liquid ooze.
We live in an age when
it's fucking beads.
Can have a nuclear weapons program.
It's rock.
The other superpowers.
Russia and China still maintain a significant nuclear presence. Complete nuclear disarmament is an impossibility. To maintain our own policy of deterrence, we need a weapon of overwhelming power.
So a robot on two legs that can be toppled over, or Ed 209 is our solution.
Yes. You know, our industry suffered quite a blow as a result of the cuts in military budgets.
We have the ultimate weapon, but don't worry. It can be defeated by some stairs.
Yes, and after my company lost their bid to produce the Air Force's next line of fighter jet, the Metal Gear system was our last ace in the hole. That's why we pushed to have Metal Gear developed as a black project.
Black project?
Secret projects paid for by the Pentagon's black budget. You can avoid a lot of red tape and get a great lead time on your weapons production. And no one can bother you. Not even those bleeding heart liberals on the Military Oversight Committee.
Fucking liberals. What the shit?
Bribes.
I prefer to think of it as good business. Anyway, Metal Gear was going to be formally adopted after the results of this exercise were analyzed.
I don't give a crap about you and your company.
Yes, that's about what I'd expect from a grunt like you. Here, this is what you came for, right?
What's that?
An optical disc. It's all here. The main hard drive was destroyed by gunfire. This is the only remaining copy of the data.
What kind of data?
All the data collected from this exercise. Don't play dumb. I know you were sent to get this. I hid it from that sadistic maniac while he was torturing me. They don't know this disc exists. Make sure you report this to Jim. To your boss. I'll give you my card too. It'll open up all security level 2 doors.
I thought you said you didn't have any cards. Oh, these are the nuclear disarmament
on
cards
without me.
The other
They got my
soldier
password.
has.
They don't want anything else from me.
I have one more question. Who or what was that ninja thing? It looked like you knew something.
That ninja? That was Foxhound's dark little secret.
Dark little secret?
An experimental genome soldier.
You know him?
You should ask Dr. Naomi Hunter from Foxhound. She knows better than I.
Naomi?
You've got to stop them. If it goes public, my company and I are finished.
What? Doesn't Metal Gear use currently existing technology?
Metal Gear itself does, but... What did you do to me? Oh, no. Oh, no, it can't be. Those Pentagon bastards. So, they actually went and did it.
Did what?
Talking about?
They're just using you for...
Okay.
What the hell?
Second man that's strange under weird that died under strange circumstances next to us. We're going great.
Colonel, are you listening? Now he's dead too.
I have no idea.
Don't lie to me.
It looked like another heart attack, but...
Some kind of poison?
Well, there are lots of drugs that can cause a heart attack in large doses. For example, potassium chloride or dioxides, but we won't be able to tell without doing an autopsy.
Damn!
Snake, I want you and Meryl to work together.
Can I trust her?
More than you can trust me. Get in contact with her.
Snake, there's a lot of electrical interference coming from there. It should be okay if you do burst transmission like us, but normal transmission is probably impossible. Try moving away from that area.
Snake, get a hold of yourself.
Naomi, what the hell was that ninja thing? A member of Foxhound?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have no one like that in our unit.
Is that right?
Snake, I'm counting on you.
Okay. Hey, we defeated Revolver Ocelot. Also, is this what they mean by the manual? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. 14015. Oh. Well, ain't that fun? That's level 4. 4. Got another ration. Wait for that to pan the other way. Level 6 and level 4. That ain't gonna do me much good. All right, let's save. This is a good,
Snake, you
very
can't
good
use your
point.
radar in that area. There's some kind of
I know.
coming from there.
I know, Mei Ling.
It is. Anyway, be careful.
Be careful, Snake. All right. All right, so what was that thing again? 15 14015. Oh, controls. Special control. I pressed circle. God damn. It's fine. It's fine.
Who are you?
I was really impressed with the way you busted yourself out of there.
The one from the prison?
You're the Colonel's niece, Meryl, right?
No, it's not him. Just exactly who are you?
I'm the fool that your uncle sent all alone into the middle of this whole mess.
You came by yourself? You think you're some kind of one-man army?
I don't need lectures. You're just like your uncle, you know?
How do you know my uncle?
We go way back.
What's your name?
My name's not important.
Aha. Could you be Snake? Are you Solid Snake?
That's what some people call me.
The legendary Solid Snake? You? Sorry about before. I wasn't sure if you were one of the good guys.
But I knew you were.
How?
It's your eyes.
My eyes?
They're not soldiers'
Are
eyes.
we flirting?
Monkey's eyes, right?
No, they're beautiful, compassionate eyes.
Oh, just what I'd expect from the legendary Solid Snake. You trying to sweep me off my feet?
Don't worry, you'll land back on them once you meet me. The reality is no match for the legend, I'm afraid.
Oh, I don't believe that.
Why did you look so surprised when you saw my face?
Because you look just like him.
You mean the terrorist leader, Liquid Snake?
Yeah, you know him? You're not brothers, are you?
I have no family.
So what's the deal then?
Who knows? Why don't you ask him? But first I want some information. You were involved in this exercise from the beginning. What exactly happened here?
I'm sorry. I was captured along with President Baker right after the terrorist attack.
That's okay. But what is this place? I don't think it's just a nuclear weapons disposal facility.
Boy, oh boy, it's just like them. Nobody told you anything, did they?
They sure didn't.
Okay. You see, this place isn't really for disposing nuclear weapons. This base is owned and operated by a dummy corporation of arms tech.
This is a civilian base?
Right, for the development of Metal Gear.
Colonel.
Foxhound and the Next Generation Special Forces were called here for the test launching of a dummy nuclear warhead.
Why Foxhound?
Because they're a special ops group used to handling top-secret missions. They figured they could help keep it all hush-hush.
But we must have fired nuclear warheads before. Why just this time?
I heard it was because this was to be a final test before the formal adoption of the Metal Gear program. Well, that's what I heard anyway.
Sounds kind of fishy. So what do you think the terrorists want?
Sorry. I'm not sure. I was captured with President Baker right after the revolt started.
Oh yeah, that's when he gave you the detonation code override keys, right?
That's right.
Amazing you were able to keep them hidden from the guards.
Well, women have more hiding places than men. Anyway, you met Baker, huh?
How's he
Stuck
holding
it in her cooter.
He's dead.
What?
Heart attack. Same as the DARPA chief.
The chief died from a heart attack too?
Yeah. Was either of them sick or anything?
No, not that I heard of.
Well, I don't believe in coincidences. Something funny's going on.
Sounds like it, but I have no idea what.
Me neither. Yet. Do you know the person who designed Metal Gear?
You mean Dr. Emmerich?
Yes. Is he still alive?
Probably. He should be in the research lab in the second floor basement of the nuclear warhead storage building to the north.
To the north.
Second floor basement.
Yeah, that's where his lab is. I think they're forcing him to work on the nuclear launching program.
So they'll need him alive until that's done anyway.
Then we better do something before he finishes.
You're right. In case we can't override the detonation code in time, I need to ask him how to destroy Metal Gear.
You plan to take that thing on by yourself, Snake?
It won't be the first time.
Ah.
What's the best way to get to the building where the doctor's being held?
There's a cargo door on the first floor of this building that leads to the north.
What's the security level of the door there?
5. But it's okay. I've got a level 5 card.
Well, I've got to go save the doctor. You should go.
I'm going with you.
No way. You're still too green. I want you to hide somewhere.
I'm not green.
Oh, yes you are. You pause for just 1 second in front of your enemy and it's all over. Good luck doesn't last forever.
I don't know what happened. I just couldn't pull the trigger right away. I never had any problems in training. But when I thought about my bullets tearing through those soldiers' bodies, I hesitated.
That's your problem.
Shooting at targets and shooting at living, breathing people are different.
You're thinking.
Ever since I was a little girl, I always dreamed about being a soldier. Every day of my life, I've trained my mind and body for the one day when I could finally see some real action. And now...
So what now? You want to quit?
So she's a bootlicker.
I can't quit. I can't allow myself to quit now.
Listen, Meryl. Everybody feels sick the first time they kill someone. Unfortunately, killing is one of those things that gets easier the more you do it. In a war, all of mankind's worst emotions, worst traits come out. It's easy to forget what a sin is in the middle of a battlefield.
But this isn't a war. It's a terrorist action.
You're just a little jumpy from the combat high. The adrenaline in your bloodstream is starting to thin out. Just take it easy.
But I learned all about combat high at the academy.
We'll talk about it later. For now, just think about keeping yourself alive.
If I get out of here alive, I'll think about that other stuff.
Okay. Let me try to say this another way. Stay the hell out of my way.
You're a real bastard. Just like my uncle said.
Huh. I told you. The real me is no match for the legend.
Stop flirting!
You were right. Okay, Snake. I'll be a good girl.
We'll link up after I grab the doctor. Then we'll take care of the detonation code override.
Gotcha. But listen, I know this area better than you. Call me if you have any questions.
Be careful, okay?
After I open up the cargo door, I'll contact you.
Okay. So I just have to wait for her to open the cargo door. That's level 2. That's for a FAMAS. Wait a minute. That looks weird.
Snake, that room is set with infrared sensors. You should be able to see them if you had some smoke. Cigarette smoke or something.
Sorry, but these are smokeless cigarettes.
You mean those cigarettes that are designed to cut down on secondhand smoke? Oh, well, don't worry. If you blow the smoke in the direction of the infrared sensors, you should be able to see them. That was a good idea, bringing the cigarettes, but don't smoke too much. Cigarettes make you weak in mind and body. They are bad for you.
False. Cigarettes actually sharpen your mind because of nicotine. So, let's try the cigs. Awesome.
Snake, that room is set with
Alrighty, listen to that.
People who have been through war and survived develop a kind of sixth sense to warn them of danger. Trust your instincts as a soldier, as a gamer.
As a gamer? Why is Miller being like this? I want to save Mei Ling. I just got a good gun.
Snake, in China they say, you must cross the river before you tell the crocodile he has bad bread. Do you know what that means?
Not at all.
It means that the wise man avoids danger first. Use your brain to avoid traps and stay away from the enemy.
How does that relate to... What? Man, China, you crazy. Alright, that's level 3. That's level 1. We already got that stuff. That's level 5.
Snake, I unlocked the cargo door for you.
Thanks. Where are you?
Where I can see ya.
Don't move around too much.
Don't worry, I'm disguised in this enemy uniform.
You won't be for long with the way you walk.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Listen, Snake, the cargo door is like an airlock. It's equipped with infrared sensors. Be careful. If an intruder is sensed, gas is released.
Oh, gas?
Okay, so we'll meet at the nuclear warhead storage building.
Wait, you said you'd stay put and be a good girl.
I changed my mind.
Don't get careless. That's when things always turn sour.
Sorry, but this is the only way I can figure out whether or not I'm cut out to be a soldier. I gotta get my hands dirty.
These guys are professionals. You're gonna get yourself killed.
See you there.
God damn it, Meryl.
Be careful, Snake. That airlock is set with infrared sensors. You probably can't see them with your naked eyes, but there are infrared beams coming out of that wall. Touch any one of them, and the doors will seal off and the place will be flooded with poison gas. Somehow you've got to get through without setting off those sensors.
You literally just told me this, Meryl.
It looks like the place is protected by infrared sensors. Somehow you'll have to make it past the beams.
Okay, Master.
It's also important to be able to control your bodily functions. You never know when a long demo is...
We already went through this, Master. So ain't no one. All right, I wonder, can I use my thermal? I can. Fuck. Okay. Okay. Yeah, baby. Cigarette smoke is for chumps. Mei Ling, let's save.
What can I do for you, Snake?
Save my progress.
How's it going, Snake? Have you gotten used to using the radar yet?
Yeah, it's a great system. Not only can I read the topography, but I can monitor the movement of the bad guys, too.
Pretty convenient, huh? It also makes it easy for us to see everything that you're doing.
You're watching everything?
Of course. If you were my boyfriend, you'd never be able to cheat on me.
Being monitored 24 hours a day, that'd be like hell.
Don't think of it like that. At least you'd never get lost.
Sure. Well, I definitely feel like something's... Okay.
Snake, be careful. There are Claymore mines around there. Use a mine detector.
Who are you?
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? The informant from the Watergate scandal?
Never mind about that.
You're not using burst transmission. Are you nearby?
Listen, there's a tank in front of your position waiting to ambush you.
Who are you, anyway?
One of your fans.
Buddy, do you have a... No response. Damn. Alright, Natasha, do you have any idea what I can do for a mine detector?
That area is mined?
Yeah.
If you only had a mine detector.
Right?
After you locate the mines on your radar, crawl forward and retrieve them.
Okay.
Anti-personnel mines have killed over 20,000 non-combatants in the past 30 years. In countries like Cambodia and Nicaragua, the killing and maiming of innocent victims continues long after the wars have ended. It is easy to plant mines, you see, but removing them is a different matter. It requires more time and manpower than anyone is willing to invest. The superpowers need to donate more mine detectors and other equipment to remove them. It is the least we could do after laying them.
Master, help me.
Master, does the name Deep Throat mean anything to you?
Deep Throat? What? You mean the guy from Watergate?
No, but he uses the same name. Whoever he is, he's not part of our operation, but he's been giving me advice by codec.
What?
On top of that, he wasn't using burst transmission. It seems he was transmitting from somewhere on this base.
Somewhere on the base?
Yes.
I have no idea who that could be.
I see. Colonel, I got a codec call from someone outside this operation.
I know. We were monitoring the call. Mei Ling knows everything about the communication system, so let me have her explain it to you.
Well, if somebody knows your frequency, they can call you. But the question is, how did he learn it? It's top secret information.
So you mean someone leaked the information?
That's the only explanation I can think of.
Or brute force.
Mei Ling, do you know where that transmission originated from?
I'm sorry. The radio waves were too weak to locate their source, but I'm sure he's near you, somewhere on the base.
Snake, you'll have to go through the minefield to advance.
Meryl, you know where a mine detector is?
The place is mined? Well, if you use a mine detector, you'll be able to see the mines displayed on your radar.
Thanks.
If you need a mine detector, there should be one on the second floor of the tank hangar.
Well, shit. Alright, I guess we're gonna... Let me save real quick.
What's up, Snake?
I guess we're going back to the tank hangar to find the mine detector
Snake, have
that
you
we
ever
missed.
heard the saying, friendly counsel cuts off many foes? It means that a little bit of advice from friends can save you a lot of trouble. You should think about it. If you're in trouble or if you need some information about something, please contact Colonel Campbell or someone else, okay?
Alright, we're gonna pause the stream right there. I'm gonna go get myself a snack and some nourishment, another beverage as well. And we'll be back and we'll be playing more Metal Gear. And now that I have a keyboard and mouse setup right here, I don't have to worry about walking over there and doing all that. I can just do this. See you guys soon.